One option for a person with a drinking problem is to do nothing. Just keep drinking. Why not? It's been working up till now. Well, there are many reasons why you should not do nothing. There are consequences of continuing behaviors that are leading to the abyss. You're here because there's a problem. If there wasn't a problem, you or your family members would not suggest that you do something. The consequences of doing nothing are not good. Alcoholism is a progressive disease. People have progressive stepwise consequences and adverse effects from continued drinking. The adverse effects of continued drinking usually proceed in a stepwise manner. First, people have impairments in their primary relationships, their families, with their spouses, with people who care about them. Second, people often develop work-related impairments. They start missing work on Mondays. Their work performance declines. They end up with some form of corrective action plan from their employer. Third, they have consequences in societal functioning. These include public intoxication, driving under the influence, even brawling and fighting related to alcohol misuse and use. Fourth, they develop medical complications. Medical complications actually occur at the end stage of alcohol abuse. So by the time people are presenting to the hospital with problems with their liver or their heart, they've been drinking heavily for 20 or 30 years. We hope that we can get you before that point happens, before there's irreversible and long-standing organ damage. Right now, if you're having trouble with your primary relationship due to alcohol, or you're unable to maintain a relationship because of your drinking, it's time to address your problem and to start our treatment. Right now, if you're having trouble with your drinking and it's affecting your relationships, particularly with those people you care about, it's time to do something about it and to start treatment. In the early stages of alcohol abuse and alcoholism, people have problems with their relationships, particularly with their spouses, significant others, or family members. They also stop doing the things they really enjoy. They stop sports or athletics, they stop going to entertainment, and their lives begin to revolve more and more around drinking. They spend more of their time drinking or spending time with people who are drinking than they do in other activities. This is a real constriction of their lives. They can sometimes feel that this is normal, but the amount of people they interact with and the amount of novel things they do decrease remarkably. If you're at this stage, this is the best point to get treatment. This is the point when treatment has the most beneficial outcomes. Later, alcoholism interferes with employment. People who drink heavily miss work on Mondays. They're often not productive at work. They often lose jobs due to their drinking behavior. Later, they develop societal impairments, particularly things like driving under the influence, public intoxication, even brawling and assaults. Finally, only at the end stage of alcoholism do they develop the complications that land them in the hospital. They develop organ failure, such as cirrhosis, or organ complications, such as heart disease. So there are consequences of excessive drinking, which include impairments in your relationships. But what are the consequences of decreasing your drinking? Well, the biggest consequence is an improvement in your life. Those things that you used to enjoy will return. People who've successfully cut down their drinking can engage in all manner of activities that they find to be more beneficial. These are better relationships, better performance at work, better societal functioning, and a lot more enjoyment. For people who drink heavily and have a compulsion to drink, they're really not enjoying life. What our program can do is let you enjoy life again and do the things that you used to enjoy before you became a heavy drinker.